Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm your host for today's review of CETUS protocol, and welcome to our channel. Wherever you are from, please note that the information we're going to share with you today is not financial advice. It's only meant for entertainment as well as educational purposes. And if you are from this side of the world, in the UK that is, please note that this information and this video is not intended for UK audiences. Why? Because the UK authorities do deem crypto assets to be extremely risky and are not ideal for retail investors. So I would urge you not to watch this video. I'm just a messenger. Anyway, back to CETUS protocol then. What is CETUS protocol? Well, CETUS is a pioneer DEX and concentrated liquidity protocol built on the SUI and Aptos blockchain. The mission of CETUS is building a powerful and flexible underlying liquidity network to make trading easier for any users and assets. It focuses on delivering the best trading experience and superior liquidity efficiency to DeFi users through the process of building its concentrated liquidity protocol and a series of affiliate interoperable functional module. CETUS protocol allows users or other applications to utilize its protocol for their own use cases at any time, which makes it permissionless. Now, let's look at some of the key features that make CETUS protocol a project of interest to us here at Sage5.tv. So the first feature is that it is programmable. Here we are talking of a highly customizable liquidity protocol based on a centralized liquidity market making, or CLMM in short. A quick note though on the difference between concentrated liquidity market maker and AMM, common liquidity. Liquidity in a common AMM is distributed uniformly along the entire price curve. In comparison, concentrated liquidity is the liquidity allocated within a specified price range. A concentrated liquidity protocol like CETUS allows liquidity providers to contribute their liquidity within their preferred custom price ranges. Now, the next feature is related to decentralized exchange, or DEX. CETUS allows swaps to execute using passive liquidity pools, and CETUS also operates a fee-based mining mechanism, thereby ensuring that dilution of mining from inactive liquidity pools is prevented. The next feature is range orders. Thanks to CETUS' use of CLMM standing for concentrated liquidity market making, users can conveniently achieve a lot of advanced trading strategies that are not feasible under other AMM DEXs. CETUS as an oracle. Because of CETUS' utilization of concentrated liquidity pools, external requests may be made to access data from the CETUS liquidity pools, which is based on the active actions of sellers and buyers on the market. CETUS integrates a launchpad and a cross-chain bridge that is powered by Wemo. Wemo, also a darling of Sage5.tv channel. Done a lot of content so far on Wemo, and there is a DIWA or a video that has already been published or is coming up on Wemo. Fascinating to watch. Look out for that one, which means you may need to click that notification bell so that when that drops, you are the first one to see it. Now, as part of our review, we also look at the value proposition from any project we are reviewing, and CETUS protocol value propositions include the following. CETUS is permissionless. All major tools and functions on CETUS are basically built with a permissionless standard, which allows users or other applications to customize CETUS protocol for their own use cases at any time. Built on top of one of the most promising blockchains, that is SUI network, we expect a lot. If great things happen for SUI, we expect that to rub onto CETUS as well. CETUS offers programmability. It is building a highly scalable liquidity protocol based on concentrated liquidity market maker. Through the flexible composition of swaps, range orders, and limit orders, users can conduct all kinds of complex trading strategies similar to those conducted or achieved on centralized exchanges. Liquidity providers are also able to execute various market maker strategies using concentrated liquidity market maker in order to maximize their liquidity efficiency. CETUS focuses on composability. It embraces the concept of liquidity as a service, so it puts emphasis on the ease of integration when building its products. Developers and applications can easily access the liquidity on CETUS to build their own products, such as liquidity vaults, derivatives, leverage farming, and so forth. So one of the key things to watch here, guys, we've always stated that decentralized exchanges, especially around perpetuals and derivatives, is going to be huge, especially now that we've got TradeFi institution joining. With CETUS protocol providing some of the solutions it's providing, this is definitely one to watch. You're talking of a launchpad, a DEX, and also the opportunity to come up with trading strategies and so forth. This is one to watch, and very soon, if the team are still developing, I'm sure they'll be integrating some bots and so forth. So this is definitely one to watch, guys. For me anyway, I've been doing research and I've actually made a move, because for transparency as well, I also hold the CETUS token and I want to keep building on my position until it gets up to $1. Anything below $1 for me, it's a go. If I get free liquidity, I just dump it in there. Anyway, as part of our DIWA or our risk evaluation, guys, we also apply our DIWA or our risk evaluation toolkit made up of 13 elements in decentralization, security, scaling, interoperability, the age of the project team, social media present via X, formerly Twitter, as well as via Discord. We'll look at the project use cases as well as the tokenomics. So let's start with decentralization first. CETUS adopts a permissionless approach when it comes to its software development kit or architecture. This means that other developers or users are able to customize the CETUS tools for their own customizable use cases, and there is no gatekeeping here. So that makes it highly decentralized. Security. The CETUS smart contracts were audited by AutoSec and MoveBit. CETUS is also part of the Move virtual machine ecosystem. I don't know if you guys are starting to notice some similarity with another project. I'll let you know later on, because I don't know which video will come up first. This one, CETUS, or that other project. And that other project I'm talking about is Scallop. There are some similarities here. It's almost like there is a DNA imprint that makes these very, very close to each other. Just keep listening carefully. The Sui blockchain also uses the Nawal and Bullshark DAG as a memory pool and efficient Byzantine fault-tolerant consensus mechanism to ensure the reliability and consistency of transactions. As far as scaling is concerned, the underlying blockchain, that is Sui blockchain, supports horizontally scalable processing and storage for high throughput and low latency transaction settlement. Causal order and total order enable massively parallel execution of multiple transactions, thereby reducing latency and increasing throughput. Moving on to interoperability, CETUS is built on Sui and Aptos utilizing the Rust-based Move programming language, and the Move programming language is designed as a platform-agnostic language, enabling common libraries, tooling, and developer communities to switch from one blockchain to another with so much ease. Sui's data model is object-centric and utilizes the object-based Move programming language, thereby enabling composability. CETUS is built on both Sui and Aptos blockchain. CETUS has integrated the Wemo SDK to establish a cross-chain bridge interface in its own front end. Powered by Wemo, this feature allows users to migrate their digital assets from different blockchains, and supported blockchains include Ethereum, Aptos, BNB Chain, Polygon, Solana, Avalanche, Arbitrum, Celo, Phantom, Near, and many others. These are the blockchains supported by Wemo, not CETUS per se. Moving on to social media presence. Via X, formerly Twitter, CETUS boasts over 251,500 followers, and on Discord, just over 73,900 Discord members. The project team, there is no public information about the CETUS team, but like I've already said, I have a feeling that the same team that builds Scallop may be the very same team which builds CETUS. I'll be wrong, but I have my own suspicion. What do you guys think if you are familiar with both those protocols? Let's move on to some use cases. Ticker symbol CETUS, CETUS. CETUS adopts a double token model fueled by CETUS and XCETUS. Where have we had that? SCA and VESCA. Get it? That's for Scallop, by the way. Long-term and dynamic incentivization sustained by protocol earnings is implemented to reward those active participants of the protocol. Users can earn the CETUS token through liquidity mining on the CETUS platform. CETUS is also used to pay out for various incentive programs. XCETUS is a non-transferable stored governance token corresponding to staked CETUS. Again, the same link under Scallop is SCA and VESCA, and you have to lock your SCA, get the VESCA. The imprint, so ironic. XCETUS can be earned by directly converting CETUS to XCETUS or by participating in CETUS protocol. One can also convert CETUS to XCETUS on a 1-to-1 ratio. Moving on to tokenomics. Ticker symbol CETUS, CETUS. Token supply 1 billion with a hard cap. Circulating supply at the time of recording 28%. Moving on to token distribution. Community and LPs 50%. Investors 15%. Liquidity treasury 15%. Team and advisors 20%. So according to our own evaluation of this information, inside the token allocation amounts to 50%, which again, unfortunately, it's way over our threshold of 35%. Therefore, we will be reflecting this when it comes to scoring of the CETUS protocol. Now, let's move on to that section where we are going to be ranking the 13 elements we just briefly reviewed as part of this DYOR or risk evaluation for CETUS and see how it performs. A quick rundown of those 13 elements once more. So we've got decentralization, security, scaling, interoperability, the project team, social media presence via X, and social media presence via Discord. Age of the project, project use cases, tokens issued at project launch, total tokens in circulation at the time of recording, maximum tokens available, as well as inside the token allocation. So here are the scores we've allocated to CETUS protocol. Decentralization 5 out of 10, security 5 out of 10, scaling 10 out of 10, interoperability 10 points out of 10, the project team 2.5 points out of 10, social media presence via Twitter 7.5 points out of 10, and via Discord 7.5 points out of 10. Age of the project 2.5 points out of 10, project use cases 7.5 points out of 10, tokens issued at project launch 2.5 points out of 10, tokens in circulation at the time of recording 5 points out of 10, maximum tokens available 5 points out of 10, and inside the token allocation it's 0. Why? Because it's way above our threshold. So those are the scores we've allocated to CETUS protocol. Do you guys agree? And do you still think CETUS is related to Scallop platform? Let us know in the comment section. The aggregate score for CETUS comes up to 70 points out of 130, which puts it in exactly the same category as Scallop platform. Guys, what do you think? Do you think these two are related? And do you think we've been fair to CETUS protocol? Let us know in the comment section. Like I said at the top of the video, I do hold the CETUS protocol's token and I intend to keep adding until price gets to about $1. At the moment, it's still under 20 cents and I think it's reasonably priced. Again, not financial advice, those are just my own views. Where do we go from here with CETUS? I think it's got a lot going for it. You got a launchpad, you got the DeFi suite, including a DEX and derivatives, and it might also integrate a platform for trading derivatives in the future. You never know. So I've got high hopes for both CETUS and Scallop. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. Until the next video, I'm your host, FD465.tv, signing out for now. Bye.